Lilo and Stitch just fixed the biggest problem with Disney's live-action remakes, 6 years after The Lion King started it. Disney recently dropped the first trailer for its live-action adaptation of Lilo and Stitch, and already, the movie is fixing an animation issue that the company previously struggled with. Based on the 2002 animated film of the same name, Lilo and Stitch tells the story of a rambunctious alien named Stitch who escapes prison and finds himself crash-landing in Hawaii. On the run from the authorities, Stitch finds solace in a little girl named Lilo who believes strongly in family. The remake is set to premiere on May 23, 2025. Over the years, Disney has had varying degrees of success with its live-action remakes. While some films have earned considerable praise, e.g. 2015 Cinderella, other movies have left audiences disappointed, even after raking in impressive amounts of money at the box office. There are several reasons why Disney's live-action films have flopped for viewers, including changes to the original story and casting issues. However, one problem that was especially pertinent for Lilo and Stitch, and is now confirmed to be fixed, is the live-action animation. Stitch looks cartoonish in Disney's Lilo and Stitch remake, and that's great. Based on the trailer alone, it is clear that Lilo and Stitch has aced its live-action animation in a way past Disney remakes have not. Although Lilo and Stitch mostly uses real actors and sets, the movie's alien elements made it inevitable that the company would have to use some form of animation and CGI, particularly for Stitch. Fortunately, these special effects seem to blend seamlessly with the live-action parts, with Stitch looking just as adorably cartoonish and strange as he did in the original 2002 movie. Truthfully, him looking like a cartoon is exactly what the live-action movie needed. If Stitch looked too dissimilar from how he appeared in the original movie, viewers would have inevitably turned on the live-action remake, unable to connect the Stitch they love with this new one. One big reason why Stitch benefits from looking more cartoonish in 2025's Lilo and Stitch is the nostalgia factor. A huge obstacle Disney has faced during its live-action remake journey is striking a balance between audiences' nostalgia and fresh new takes on familiar stories. When it comes to Lilo and Stitch, the movie's tender-hearted relationship between Lilo and Stitch's weirdly cute kookiness are its biggest strengths. If Stitch looked too dissimilar from how he appeared in the original movie, viewers would have inevitably turned on the live-action remake, unable to connect the Stitch they love with this new one. The Lion King's photorealistic approach became a problem for Disney's remakes. The main reason why Lilo and Stitch's CGI is so important is because of 2019's The Lion King. Disney advertised The Lion King as a live-action remake, but the movie itself included massive amounts of CGI in order to portray all the animals in the story. A huge setback for the film was that the characters, in being live-action, looked almost soulless. They were too photorealistic and lacked the subtly humanistic features that made it easy to root for them in the original. As a result, Disney received backlash for taking the sweetness out of The Lion King. Thus, Lilo and Stitch's trailer has come as a pleasant surprise for viewers. After The Lion King and even its spin-off, Mufasa, The Lion King, it seemed likely that the company would botch Stitch as well. Fortunately, that is not the case. However, that is not to say that Disney has completely figured out how to balance live action with CGI. In the coming weeks, audiences will see the premiere of Disney's Snow White, which has faced criticism for using CGI for the Seven Dwarfs. In this way, Lilo and Stitch is a great step forward, but does not eradicate the issue. There's no way a photorealistic Stitch would have worked. Stitch's animation style is also a relief because a photorealistic Stitch simply wouldn't have worked. Mainly, this is because Stitch doesn't really exist. He is an alien, and though he may somewhat resemble a dog, he is really a small blue creature that looks completely unique from any other sort of animal. Because of this, Disney would not have been able to make Stitch look realistic. There's nothing in real life to base him on. He would have looked more creepy than cute. After the success of the Lilo and Stitch trailer, audiences may be able to actually get their hopes up for this upcoming movie. In the past few years, viewers have been let down by Disney's live-action remakes due to unexpected plot changes and poor animation. However, with one of those problems already solved, it seems like Lilo and Stitch could be Disney's best live-action adaptation yet. Lilo and Stitch has had an optimistic start, so hopefully it will only continue looking up from here.